Madison, first off, congrats on your start to the season, 10-0. Just what do you feel like has been the biggest key to this team's early start?
Our defense. I think that's our biggest key. We're holding teams under 40, and I think we're just working on our defense, and that's just like the big factor.
You're working with a new coach, Coach Sam Malcolm. What has that adjustment been like after moving on from Coach Treesh?
It's definitely been hard, but we focus a lot on defense and offense, and he's been conditioning us, and I feel like that's just what's making us win games.
As one of those seniors, how have you tried to set an example and be a leader for this team?
Not getting mad at my teammates when they make a mistake, just like picking them up, because if you get mad at them, it'll just make them more nervous. So, yeah.
Well, as you continue to carry on your winning ways, what's it going to take? Because that target is going to get bigger and bigger on your back. So how do you keep things rolling as you roll through December?
Don't take it easy on practice. We have to keep going. We have to keep doing what we've been doing.
Well, Meghan, congrats on your 10-0 start to the season. What do you feel like has been the biggest key to this team's early success?
I think our team chemistry is a big part of where we're at right now. I mean, our team bonds so well. The ball just moves as easy as it gets. So our defense and our team chemistry are two big factors to our success like that.
Similar question I mentioned to Madison, you know, working with the new head coach, it's always a bit of an adjustment. What has that been like as you get used to working with Coach Malcolm?
I think it's just a change in energy. It's a whole different energy moving from a new coach, and you just have to get used to it and go along with it, and everything comes into play.
And as one of those three seniors on this year's team, how have you tried to set an example and keep the winning ways up for this program?
I've been just trying to keep my leadership up, trying to keep my teammates up, let them know when they're doing wrong and help them get better, and I mean, just the encouragement.
Couple games on deck this week. You've got Lakewood coming up Tuesday. You've got Westview later this week, another NECC opponent. Just what do you want to see from this team as you keep building on your success that you've seen so far this season?
Just the same ball we've been playing. I mean, can't change anything up. We got to keep going. No breaks, no days off.
I really think our hustle on defense and our offense, we have all new plays, and so that's really helped us out.
You've been working with a new coach this year, Coach Malcolm. You know, his first season coaching at the varsity level. He takes over for Coach Treesh, who's been working with this program for a long time. What's that adjustment been like as you get used to working with the new coach?
I was really scared at first, and I thought like we weren't going to work well, but he's been a really good coach. He's helped us on everything.
And as a senior for this team, just how have you been able to keep the winning ways going for this program? Because there's been a lot of success with this girls basketball program over the years.
We have to do this new thing, like we have to talk during practice, and we didn't really do that much, and I think that's been a really big role this year.
For sure. So you look ahead to this week. 2 more games on deck with Lakewood on Tuesday. You've got Westview coming up, another NECC opponent. What do you want to see from this team as you try to keep this winning streak going?
I just really keep pushing up the court, score as much as possible, I guess, and defense is a really big part.
How about Coach's message about fighting complacency? How do you continue to fight that as that target on your back is going to keep getting bigger and bigger as you keep winning more games?
Next play, I guess. Don't really focus on what happens, just do better the next.
I think our fast start just starts with our senior leadership. Came into this program with three seniors that have been here. They work hard. I mean, obviously Maddie and Meghan are our scoring leaders, but Abby steps in and plays good defense and grabs rebounds, and they've been the inspiration for the team, and they just bring everybody else's play up.
How much has the help of those seniors helped you as you adjust to coaching at the high school level, at the varsity level for the first time?
Well, that's a good question. They have helped out. We've tried to morph a little bit of what they've done before. I mean, obviously there's some tradition here. There's some history from not so long ago of winning a state tournament. There's a proud tradition here, and we've employed some of what they've done in the past with some of my things and my coaching staff's ideas of what we need to do too. So it's been a nice blend of things, and they've just done a nice job of leading and being a good example for our underclassmen.
The big message to your team at the end of practice, complacency, trying to avoid that. How do you make sure the girls keep up this 10-0 start and continue to build off win after win?
Sure, we just like to take one game at a time. We're preparing for who we play next. That's our only focus. We get after it in practice. We've got to maintain the level of intensity, the level of execution that we've started with from day one, and we have to build on that every day and don't take anybody too lightly. Never get too high, never get too low.
Speaking of those opponents, you've got Lakewood coming up on Tuesday, followed by another NECC opponent with Westview later on this week. What do you want to see from the team as you take on two more quality opponents?
We just want to make sure that we continue to do what we've done to get to this point. We want to, everything with us starts on the defensive end. If we can turn defense into transition offense, that's great. If we don't get easy buckets out of transition, then we want to execute our offense and take high quality shots.